Hey everyone.
Welcome
We're
back.
we're doing that? Like that?
Oh, no, I guess not. We're new here. Do we have to make up a whole new intro?
No! Alright,
Okay,
so
hi.
we're gonna whine and whine today. We're perfect.
That was so good.
Yeah,
Like,
this is like
you
my
did it,
fourth
but
glass, so.
This is my second.
Letty McTitty. Just kidding.
Well, I feel like if you don't mind, I want to start.
Go ahead.
Because I accidentally started before we were filming, and I just want to bring everyone up to speed. Is that okay with you?
You know it.
Okay, so I was just explaining to my dear old best friend here. I have never felt uglier or worse about myself ever. Like earlier, I was like, I can't believe I'm ugly. I don't know what's wrong with me. I know that I'm great. I know that everybody loves me. Everybody thinks I'm so cute. But like, I want to throw myself off a building.
I will kill you
For me?
if you die.
No, I actually literally, like, I can't stop making, like, really crazy jokes. Like, they're not jokes. It's not funny. Like, my roommate was leaving earlier, and she's like, I'm concerned to, like, leave you here alone for a few days. And I was like, I'm not going to harm myself. I was just thinking about it.
I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna
do it.
You know,
But, like, why does it have to
time.
happen?
It's a tough time.
I don't have an in-between. I am either, like, obsessed with myself, like, literally at home, like, my family home. When we have family dinners, there's a wall that has a big mirror. I'm not allowed to sit on the side of the dinner table that, like, I could see myself in that mirror, because I will literally be eating a meal, talking to someone else at the table, but just, like, looking at myself in the mirror because I think that I'm beautiful. Or I think that I'm an ugly, dirty swamp monster and I need to put myself at the bottom of a pond where I came from. And, like, I don't understand why I can't just have a nice, you look okay today, without being like, sis, you have never looked worse, you gotta end it all.
I think you look good today.
Thank you.
Everybody has those days.
As my dear friend Hannah Montana would say,
I'm familiar.
everybody does have those days. Now I'm just feeling melancholy because work has actually been ruining my life lately, and so now I just feel like nothing is good. Nothing is good.
You know what they say, when it rains it pours.
It's pouring. It's pouring.
It is. I'm doing fine now. Yeah. But you know what? I am just so sick of men. You know what? I mean, I'm never going to give them up. But it's getting pretty close. Like, I just don't know what they want, ever. I'm like, what? What? I do the things, and then what?
So we were texting about this, but I was actually, like, right on the cusp of blacking out, so I said, you know, we have to talk about it later, and so I know what I wanted to say.
Okay.
So it doesn't really work the same for girls, I'm sure, because women are, you know, we're temperamental. We change our minds a lot. We have a lot of feelings. But for men specifically, Tinks, the Instagram girl, you know, the TikToker, she says the smartest things. And she says men have this thing called the box theory. And there's no changing it. Like, if a man will meet you, hang out with you, and once he decides which box you're in, there's really no switching boxes. So, for instance, if he is like, oh, Maddie is cool, and I like to hang out with her, and I like to hook up with her, put her in that box. That's where you live. If he's like, oh, I want to date Maddie, you're always going to be in that box. Like, no matter what happens, like, the context can always change, and things will ebb and flow as life does, but, like, you will always be in that box. And, like, it doesn't work the same for girl brains, because I know that we're, like, I'm very, like, I'm literally never going to speak to that man again. And then he texts me, and I'm like, well, maybe I'll just meet him for coffee. Like, that's just how girl brains work, because it is. But I'm trying my best to, like, be like a boy. In the sense that I have boxes that I put men in, and I do my best to keep them in those boxes. Like for the men that are the hookup boys, I don't need to be getting to know them on a deep soul connection level. We have our fun. Like, we're out, we're drinking, we're kissing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna go home. I'm not gonna think about it and, like, be sad when you're not texting me because, like, you're a boy that I like to drink with, kiss when I see you.
Yeah, okay.
Versus the boys
so
that
I
I'm
think...
like, I have a feeling, and I'm like, I have a friend who, like, I can't go any further than I already fucked it up, but, like, can I go any further than I have? Because I think that I could actually like him / date him, and I'm not gonna fuck it up because, you know, like, I'm not gonna fuck it up with the casual. Because, like, what if I do like him actually? A drunken fuck is not the time to figure that out. You know?
Right. Okay.
So you gotta just, like, start
yeah.
putting men in boxes. Your boxes are very muddled.
They're not. I have one box that there's one person in, and then the other ones are just out there. They're loose.
Like your almonds.
Loose almonds. Because I think that no matter, like, I just act the same all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you're so cool. Okay, well, I didn't know about this box thing, and now I let too many guys in my box, and they put me in their box that I don't want to be in.
Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to listen to a couple episodes of Tinks' podcast and see if maybe there's a solution.
There's got to be, like, a little peephole.
Yeah.
Because I tried to do it differently
So specifically the boy that's ruining your life, I think that you're...
Which one?
The one. The big one. He is not big.
Okay. Okay.
But, like, the biggest deal. I don't know how to give you a clue.
No, I know.
Okay. I think that you are in his girlfriend box, and then, like, there was that one brief misunderstanding, so he was like, oh, she's being a hoe. I don't want her in my girlfriend box. But, like, he already put you in the girlfriend box. So mentally, he's already seeing you as a girlfriend. Therefore, you just have to get it back if you want to.
I don't know about that.
Well, you don't even know about the boxes, so you can't tell me I'm wrong.
True. But you know what?
He originally saw you in a girlfriend box and then was, like, questioning that thought, right? That's what happened. And so you guys have just had a series of misfortune because you both are confused about what's happening now. Because you were like, oh, I thought you just wanted to hook up with me, so I was behaving that way. And he was like, no, I wanted to date you. And then you were like, okay, I want to date you. And he's like, oh, well, I was just going to hook up with you. And now it's, like, weird. Now you two just need to get on the same page and it could all be fixed. But you don't like to talk about the things, so I don't know.
No, I tried to. And
you did.
I tried to.
And then he hard launched a different girl and she broke up with him in 5 seconds.
Yeah. But you know what? Okay, I'm speaking specifically about this past weekend. I thought I played it right, but looking back, I should not have stayed over. And I know I never stay over, and I was like, you know what? Maybe this is gonna be it. Maybe he'll like me in the morning. He didn't.
Well, you don't know. You weren't there when he woke up.
True, but I was so hungry.
You weren't there when he woke up, so don't worry. I did fill him in. I said she only left because she was hungry and you wouldn't wake up.
Well, he didn't text me, so who cares?
He also didn't satisfy you either, so who cares?
It's facts. That's like, if you're gonna walk the motherfucking walk,
like, what did he
your
say?
dick better be hard.
No, we don't have to get. This is not the time for that. It's not the right video.
And that's another thing. I have had too many experiences with whiskey dick, and I know it's not me, but you've seen my tits.
And more.
And more.
If I was capable of having a boner, I would. I don't think that I would have a.
That was so sweet.
No, I think that he was wasted.
All of them every time? Maybe that's my problem.
Oh yeah, maybe you gotta start getting in some sober slides.
Shoot. Oh my god, I haven't had sex sober in so long.
I haven't had sex
in so
long. So if any doctors happen to watch this video, like, how long does it take for your vagina to seal closed?
You're a virgin again.
Literally.
I've never had an orgasm
Like-
from sex, so I am too.
Oh. Good girls. No, actually, I was talking to my roommate about this. Like, I think part of why I'm in such a spiral, like low self-esteem, like crazy girl, this is, and I'm not exaggerating, like, she gave me a look, like, because I love hyperbole. I'm like, oh, this is the worst thing ever to happen to me, ever. But, like, this is, I'm not exaggerating, like, not even a little bit. This is the longest I have gone without, like, a go-to man since I was 12 years old.
12?
12. Because I learned I was hot early on. Like, when your titties pop up overnight, it doesn't really matter that you're still snaggle-toothed and have bad hair. Like, everyone's just gonna be like, oh, we
Did you
love
have
her.
braces?
Never. I just felt like that was something that was synonymous with youth. It's like,
I know, I was like, you didn't have
I never had
snaggle
bad
tooth.
teeth, but I never really had acne. I just was cute. I looked like a child. Nobody was calling me hot until I got titties, and then I was like, oh, Bree's hot.
She was the OG Sydney Sweeney of Friendship High.
Yeah. So I just, like, boys, like, once I got a cell phone, it was over. Like, I was just like,
God, my minutes are
Boys.
up. Text me tomorrow.
well, I didn't have texting at first because that shit used to be really expensive, remember? Because we're old.
No.
Oh, you didn't have texting?
I had texting. I didn't know how much it was.
Oh, my grandpa wouldn't let me get it at first because it was like $1.99 per text.
Oh my god.
Sent and received. And so he was like, just don't do that.
Oh,
But
but
then-
then like, don't reply, but blah 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 blah.
Yeah, like you just send one. Or like, I was always like this, check AIM.
Yeah.
Because I would like say it all on AIM and then be like, psst, look at that. So I just like, I never had texting, but I always was like, you can call me after 9. Like, that was the 6th grade version of slutty. I was like, you can call me after 9 because like
boy.
it's free, and also my grandparents will already be in bed, so they won't hear me.
Which is so crazy. Like, why? Maybe because like less people were using their phones after 9.
I don't know.
But if you tell people after 9 it's free,
and-
everybody's using it.
Night and weekend minutes though were I was like,
Free nights and weekends.
yeah, I was like, you can call me after 9, and I would just like,
You've had the same phone number the whole time.
yeah,
Me too.
which is honestly problematic. Because it doesn't happen often. Like, now I feel like we're getting to the age that, like, nobody cares. But, like, before, like, I would say, like, 17, 18, like, my freshman year of college, the amount of texts I would get, like, is this still your number? And it would be a boy that I, like, it was like, well,
You should be
don't
like,
do
did
that.
you say no?
Well, I would be like, who is this? And
then-
who are you looking for?
Yeah.
And then depending on what they said, I'd be like, oh, sorry, not her. But it was.
It was her.
Haha, I lied to you. But like, now, I used to just, at one point, my friends would like make fun of me. I was like, every time I would be like, oh, and then here, and they'd be like, which one? Like, I couldn't even get through a story without somebody making fun of me for how many boys it would. It's just, I was like the queen of the roster before I even knew what a roster was. I was talking to like 7 dudes at once, and like, be like,
You gotta play.
don't tell your
I
friends.
know we're playing.
Because they're gonna be mad. And now, you know what I do? Play fucking Property Brothers until I fall asleep every night. Like, even if I wanted to, like, get drunk and ruin my life by, like, fucking... Like, I couldn't ruin my life if I wanted to. There's no one there. Like,
I do
don't...
every weekend if it makes you feel better.
No,
That's
I'm
not
just
good.
jealous.
How? Yeah, honestly, I said I wanted to straddle a boy, and I did.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm straddling dust. Honestly, I mean,
Okay.
I'm
it's
pretty
gonna be
sure
fine.
my vagina is an antique. And now I'm just at the point, like, now it's been so long, I'm gonna be bad at everything. I just like,
No, it's like a muscle memory.
I don't know. I don't think she's gonna open up.
She's
I'm
going
genuinely concerned. It's closed.
It's not closed.
But I know, like, this is a learning moment because my validation does not just come from men. Just because no
Mine
men
either,
like
but
me
it helps.
doesn't mean I'm ugly, but I feel fucking ugly.
You're
because
not ugly.
why don't they like me?
Well, they only like my...
I would literally pay someone to like my anything right now.
I love you. Every part... Don't!
I wasn't! I was concerned about your spot on your arm.
Yeah, I'm dying. I know. I'm a leper.
Yeah, don't touch me. No, I don't actually even know what that means.
It's like the people that had the skin disease and then
Like in the
Jesus was
Bible?
like,
Oh, yeah.
it's okay.
And then it was better.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking at your armpit this time.
Well, I'm getting them lasered because you made me.
I'm gonna get mine lasered so that we can match.
Okay. Anyway. Oh my god, we almost didn't match anymore.
Oh. Good thing he didn't fuck
still
you.
do.
No, we're not gonna match. I know it. I was actually thinking
What do
about
you
it.
mean?
Because someone will fuck you and no one's fucking me, so we're gonna be
No,
off balance.
because I don't know anybody. Well, I don't know anybody like that knew that I'm gonna have sex with anytime soon.
Hmm.
Except him, if he ever fucking texts me.
I was making fun of him for his occupation, and then it's my friends.
But it's good.
I was making fun of him, and then somehow the joke got turned around on me, and I have never been so embarrassed.
Oh my god, what happened?
Nanny, you were there.
Physically? Probably.
Yeah, actually.
Was I making the pizza? Was I playing the tune?
Honestly, I don't know what you were doing. I was...
Okay, also
Somebody-
no, finish your story.
Well, I was making fun of a man because he is a gym teacher. And so I was gonna make a joke about men who
You
take...
love gym teachers.
Not that one.
Yeah, you did.
Well, he touched your body. I don't want it.
Hardly.
But I was making fun of him. I was like, so-and-so's a gym teacher. This is my interpretation of him as a youth in gym class. Because I have a theory that men who end up being gym teachers were the kids who took gym class just like far too seriously in their youth. So I was gonna make a really funny joke about him being like, look how fast I can go, and like nobody cares. And before I could finish, another friend of mine was like, were you the girl eating hot Cheetos in gym class? And I told him it was a hate crime.
Were you?
No, I didn't do gym.
I used to bring candy to gym.
I didn't go to gym class. I was a dancer. I did dance class.
Okay. This is the last thing I'm going to say about the evening. I wasn't talking to him at all throughout the night.
I had a really fun night.
I had a really fun night too. Just like, it was fun to like be with guys that's like, I thought none of them wanted to sleep with me. But then none of them did anyway. But anyway, it was just fun.
Those are
anyway,
my favorite guys to hang out with.
we should hang out with them more often. except
Manny,
if
I
he's gonna
literally
be there.
always tell you when I'm hanging out with them.
But you're always like, but it's not going to be fun. You literally say that.
Well, I didn't think you would like them.
I hate you. So anyway, I was like, we didn't talk the whole night. We didn't talk. I don't know who I was talking to, but it wasn't him.
It wasn't me.
Maybe I was talking to myself.
I'm for real.
No, I was bonding with that Italian one a little bit. I don't know who I was talking to.
Oh.
The ghosts? I don't know. The people
I don't
in my
know.
head? I don't know. But then I
I thought you were gonna fuck that guy.
Who?
The Italian one.
Oh, I'm not really into like drinking and driving. So
Yeah, you did it before.
okay, that was different.
I'm just kidding. We actually did it. Our friends just thought that she was and then insisted we had to hang out with them and drive home later. But we were fine.
Oh yeah.
She wasn't actually drunk.
Anyway, so we weren't
We
talking.
only did that one time.
We were not talking.
There's something in my drink.
Just drink it. It's alcohol.
I think it's my hair.
So we were not talking the whole night, and then he goes on their balcony, and I was like, oh my god, there's a balcony? And I go out there, and we're talking,
And he
just
shut the
casual.
door.
We weren't even, like, flirting. And then I was like, this is what you do for a living? How can you afford to live here? And then he kissed me, and I was like, okay. And it was full, like, stand up.
Oh, God.
Like, kiss.
Ooh.
And I was like, whoa!
I'm not gonna out him like that. I know how he can afford to live there, but it's none of my business, and I don't think I'm supposed to know.
Well, whatever. He's really cute and whatever.
Oh, he's so hot.
He's
so
really
lucky.
hot. Am I?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I still.
His nightstand
nobody
was a
wanted to
garbage
flirt
bag
with
full
me.
of clothes.
They just moved in
Oh,
like
that makes me
days
feel
ago.
better.
Like literally days ago.
All right. What's our next topic of complaining?
Work.
Yeah, which coincides with
fucking hate
money.
work. And I fucking wish I had more money.
Me too.
Work is so stupid. I literally, like, if you're the person on your team who thinks it's cute to be a slacker, die. That was aggressive.
Way harsh, Ty.
But, like, literally, I don't have a college degree, and I work with a lot of people that have, like, doctorate level degrees because I work for a medical company. And so I am doing the admin work. I understand I'm just the lonely scullery maid. But
They would be lost without you.
these bitches, I love a lot of them. Most of them. But there are a sprinkle winkle. I can't stop referencing Hannah Montana today. The real ones will get that one. Just a teeny sprinkle of like some girls that are like, I'm confused how you finished college if you can't read. Like, I'm sending you an email with just a few instructions. Why can't you read it? And then act accordingly. You know? So like, my mom always taught me reading is fundamental. Like, if I would ask my mom a question when I was younger, she'd be like, did you look it up? And I'd be like, no. And she would literally make me go look it up.
In a
Like,
book or on the
in
computer?
a book. Like, no. Before the internet, like Google was even a thing. Before
Wow.
Ask Jeeves was even a thing.
Ask Jeeves.
If I asked my
Or you
mom,
could text Cha-Cha.
yeah, before all that shit. Like, I would ask my mom, like, what is this? Or what? How do you spell this? Like, something. She'd be like, what do you want to spell? And I'd be like, I don't know. Planetarium. She would make me go get the dictionary, sound it out, and find it, and say, that's how you spell it.
Wow.
Congratulations. Or if I were to say, Mom, what's a planetarium? She would say, look it up in the dictionary. Or my grandpa always had like this big ass set of leather bound encyclopedias. She would make me look shit up. So I learned, do not ask a question until you tried first, because she's just going to tell you, go look it up. People should really raise their children like that. You know why? Because when I have a question at work, I do my due diligence. I look in all the places I could look to see if I can find an answer before I bother somebody with a question. I quite literally left a message for a girl, okay? A little tippy-typy. And it's medical shit. So there's like, you know, you type the kid's name in a thing, it'll pull up the chart. You can see all the kid's information. She responds, hey, what's this kid's address?
Oh my god.
Literally, look, just look. And instead of scheduling same day, she waited until the next day when I looked at the chart, which is very easy, one click, and copy pasted the address for her. Like, literally, I should have just finished college.
All you have to do is...
I should have just finished. I should have just not been a baby, finished. Because what the fuck is that? Also, stop texting your coworkers you're not friends. Unless it's specifically decided between both of you that you're friends. Don't fucking text me at 7 p.m. on a Friday, because I promise it just makes me want to scream in your face. Especially if it's like a work request. Like, you think I'm going to do something for you at 7 p.m. on a Friday?
No. No.
Also, don't ever, ever, ever call your office manager at 6 a.m. It's crazy, it's excessive, and honestly, I'm concerned you should be jailed.
Yeah.
Those are all things that happened to me this week, and I really wish that they didn't. Thank you, God bless. I can't wait to not have to ever, ever do work again.
Yeah. Me too. I mean, I'm just a nanny, but it's still annoying.
That's negative self-talk. Just a nanny? Nannies are the backbones of modern households. Give yourself some respect.
That was profound.
Well, because I also used to be a nanny, and I took it very seriously. Like, without a nanny, like, my old nanny family used to tell me, like, without me, like, She literally was like, I don't know how I would have survived the, like, going back to work after having my first child. I truly couldn't have done that transition without you. Weaning from breastfeeding to just a bottle to just one nap. Like, literally, you are changing people's lives, because without you, those would have been scary, traumatic moments. But you have the training, the education, the experience. They need you.
They talk the talk, but I wish that they would
pay the pay.
put their money where their mouth is.
I wish they would pay the pay.
I wish they would pay the pay. Totally.
Speaking of, in this moment, I'm getting texts from girls that I work with. Love that for me.
Well, I don't have any coworkers, so.
You have the baby.
Yeah.
Honestly, she's my favorite coworker over here. She is.
She's so funny.
When she makes those little devil sounds, I love those.
Anything else?
No. I feel lighter after getting
That's what this is all about. Wine and wine. Have yourself a big and rich time. We're not having any rich times, but one day we will. We will.
I was gonna actually sing a note, and then I was like, I think I drank the hair that was in my cup.
The hair of the dog.